All right, so when I joined the military back in '76 and I got into the Air Force, this was all I was ever taught about lift. But since then, they've actually found there are a few other things, a couple other things that help keep an airplane in the air. And one of them is called the Coanda Effect. And basically what the Coanda Effect is that when the air is coming over, or it can be a liquid too, by the way, but when the air is coming over like a wing like this, it'll stick to that top of the wing. And so if you put the flaps down like this, suddenly now the air is not going to go straight over like this, you know what I mean? It's going to come down and go over the flaps, which are pointing down toward the ground. And so that is a second thing. It's called the Coanda Effect, and it also is being used to help keep the airplane in the air. And so I'm using a spoon here, but you'll see what I'm talking about. See how the water is coming down straight? And suddenly now it's sticking to that spoon and it's actually turning and it's going to follow it. So consider that to be a wing and put that on its side and you'll see what I'm talking about here. So that's why now they have extended slats on the front, which are like the front flaps, and then we have the rear flaps back here. And so you can see as the air is coming over, it's going to follow and it'll continue following down, and now it's also helping keeping the airplane in the air. And so here are the flaps, as I mentioned earlier. We have the inner flaps to the outer flaps, and then we have these are the different positions that the pilots have them in there. And you can see on landing where we're slowing the airplane down, we want it to be a little bit more lift, and so now we have that extra amount right there.